Okay, welcome to part 3 of Strategic Thinking Module 2. The last part, we just focused on the first principle of strategic thinking, which is being outcomes focused. Now we're going to look at the second principle, which is understanding your context. So we're going to focus in on what's called a SWOT analysis. It's actually only one way to understand your context, but it's a very helpful and fairly simple way. When we talk about understanding your context, what we really mean is, do you know what's going on in your ministry and in the environment and the audience around your ministry? So are you familiar with your team and the strengths of your team? Are you familiar with the audience you're trying to reach out to, what their needs are, what's affecting them and impacting them out in the real world? How aware are you of the context of the situation that you're working in and doing ministry in? So one way to do that is by doing this thing called a SWOT analysis. You may have heard of it. It's a 4-letter acronym, SWOT, which stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. All right, so it's just a way to analyze your team and your audience, the environment around you, to get a sense of how you can create a strategy that takes into consideration what your strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats are. When you're looking at a SWOT analysis, the first 2 letters, the strengths and weaknesses, relate specifically to your team, internally to your team. When you think about your ministry team, what are their strengths and what are their weaknesses? What are you really good at when it comes to doing your ministry and achieving your vision? What are you really good at? And what are some of the areas that you feel like you need to improve? That's what the S and the W stand for. The O and T of the SWOT analysis refer to the external environment around you, not to your immediate team, but to the environment around you, specifically your target audience and the things that are affecting and impacting your target audience. So the question is, what opportunities exist with your target audience? And what threats are in the way of you being able to have an impact on them? And some more specific questions that go together with SWOT analysis. The simple questions are, what are your ministry strengths? Very simply, get together with your team, brainstorm, write down what do you guys feel like you're really good at. Second question, what are your ministry's weaknesses? Again, with your team together, what do you feel like we could as a team improve upon that would help us to be even more effective in achieving our vision? And then these last 3 questions relate to the OT part of the analysis. So you first start out maybe with, what needs does our target group have, the people we're trying to have an impact on through our ministry? What are their needs? And thus, what opportunities may exist for us to meet that need, right? If we know what they need, then what opportunities exist that would help us to meet a felt need? And then lastly, the T part of the SWOT analysis, what external obstacles or threats are in the way of us being able to help and impact our target audience? What's in the way? Those are the simple questions you can ask in a SWOT analysis. So again, back to our visual here. We have vision, you have some end outcomes you've identified, and hopefully when you're thinking about the strategies you need to employ or take to reach each end outcome, hopefully you take into consideration your SWOT analysis and think, okay, what did we learn from our SWOT analysis that'll help us to come up with even better, more effective, helpful strategies to reach our end outcomes? Again, as an example, here's our ALLC vision and end outcomes that I already talked about. If I focus in on that end outcome of equipping leaders, again, we came up with a number of strategies. And here on the slide, I show you exactly which things related to which parts of the SWOT analysis. So you'll see an S, W, O, and T, because different strategies related to either a strength, a weakness, an opportunity, or a threat. So for example, one of the strengths we saw within our ALLC, but really within YWAM as a whole, is that YWAM has some great leadership schools, great leadership training, LDC, LTS, APLC, B2B, and others. So we said, we want to promote them. That's one of our strategies. It's a strength of YWAM, let's promote these schools. Now, one of the weaknesses we felt like we had, and probably YWAM is in overall, is that the ALLC has lots of information, lots of resources. If you've ever been to our website, allc.asia, there's tons of resources out there. And YWAM has lots of resources on leadership as well. It's overwhelming. So our idea, our strategy was, well, let's create some short courses on leadership that people can take in short bites, right? And not overload them with too much information that they try to soak in and apply all at once. One of the opportunities we saw in the world out there right now is that technology is amazing, right? As we all know, technology, there's so many things you can do with it. So we said, well, how can we utilize technology better to develop leaders? And so we thought, okay, one of our strategies can be to use video conferencing, right? Some webinars, some FaceTimes, coaching and mentoring online. Let's take use of this opportunity of technology to help develop leaders. And then one of the threats that we saw out there, which is really in our target audience of emerging leaders in Asia, especially YWAMers, don't have a lot of money to spend on getting trained. It's just a fact, right? So our response, our strategy was, what can we do to make this training affordable? We can do things on the website. We can provide free webinars, free FaceTimes, free mentoring and coaching. Let's try to make this training affordable. So that just gives you an example of how you can use the results of a SWOT analysis to help you come up with better strategies to reach each end outcome. Now it's your turn.